Hey, I'm going to pull some cards from the Akashic Tarot deck. This is Sharon Ann Klinger and her sister Sandra Ann Taylor. Okay, so we're going to talk about, oh, it's interesting. I have to pull another card. Just the King of Scrolls is looking to the right, and I had placed the other cards to the left. And so the King of Scrolls is looking at something, and we're going to find out what he's looking at. Well, that's what he's looking at. I'm going to start to the card to the left, which is upside down, and it's setting your course. You may not be looking as far ahead as you can go, or perhaps you aren't giving yourself the freedom to move forward. Try to break the habit of holding yourself back. There may be miscommunication in some project or a friendship, or a person may be misleading you or not pulling his weight. A small partnership or affiliation could be breaking up entirely. Plans for a trip or a move may also be changed or canceled. It's the karmic trench, and this also is upside down. Okay, so you can see that he's digging these trenches to plant seeds. This reversal shows that you have fallen out of your karmic trench, and you now have all the resources you need to plant the seeds that bring a new harvest and a new life. In some cases, there might have been a significant sudden change in your life, perhaps the breakup of a relationship, career troubles, or financial difficulties. As difficult as these situations may seem, they can help knock you out of the karmic pattern you've dug for yourself. Happily, you can take yourself out of the pattern on your own. Further difficulties don't have to happen at all. Whether you've come into this newfound freedom by your own actions or because of external challenges, the power is in your hands now. But karmic changes don't happen overnight. Be conscious as you set up new work and relationships to avoid falling into the old patterns of belief and feeling. This is your opportunity to overturn lifetimes of sabotaging karma and create powerful beginning that endures into perpetuity. Welcome to the new fields of your life. Okay, that's awesome. So something has come up for you, like you've had this new insight. You've realized an old pattern. You've gotten clarity on that. So when you think about, I've used this analogy before because I've heard this from someone else like way years and years and years ago, and it just really resonated, that if you ride your bike along the same route again and again and again and again, you can create like a dirt trench because you keep going the same route. And if you try to get out of it, it's kind of hard to get yourself out of the big, deep divot. But you keep on practicing getting out of it, and soon you can create your own new path, and then you don't fall back into it. So it's just like when you realize an old pattern, when you realize a pattern comes up, and you can realize your patterns because of the emotions that come up, you're like, oh, wow, that really struck a chord for me. And then when you look at it with curiosity to see, okay, so what is the message here? What do I need? What can I learn from this? How can I change my thoughts? Because I'm in a pattern. So let's start softening my thoughts, changing the way that you might react in situations. So something has happened where you've been able to do that. You've gotten yourself out of that trench, and you're going for new beginnings. And so this, when we had this one before, which was upside down, so you can believe that you're not going to create the old. If you trying to move forward on something, but you've had difficulties in the past, things kept failing and failing and failing because of a karmic trench that you were in, just trust that no, your sights are set for new horizons, new opportunities. You're in a new space. Now, underneath the trench one is the reflection. So what is around you is a reflection of where you're at on the inside. So the opportunities that are coming to you, trust in that and look at them, and look at the people in your life. Look at the people that are falling out of your life, or situations that are falling out, and trust in that too. Because as your energy is changing, as you're letting go of the old, your vibration increases. You have a new clarity, new outlook on life. You're removing old filters, so things are going to look differently. And then we have the chess game too, which is also the 3 of keys. It's important for you to be strategic in how you move forward in different ways. So if this has to do with business, financial, health, like get a plan. You need to get a plan in place. Look steps ahead as to where you're going, and maybe even create those detailed lists. I'm going to do this and this and this. So there's time. This is a time for creating that strategy, and trust whatever falls away. It's okay. You don't need that. You'll like just take the learning from whatever falls away. If you lose some pawns, along the way, it's okay. Just let that go and move forward. It's all meant to fall away, and then new opportunities will present. Sometimes you need a little bit of a clearer board to get that clearer picture. Okay, so now with the King of Scrolls, so this one was beside this one, and the King of Scrolls is looking at this one, which is upside down. Okay, so there's either a man or a male energy. Doesn't necessarily have to have male parts, but a male energy that's already currently in your life, or they're coming in your life, and they're going to be assisting in maybe with career advancement. It could also be a friendship and love relationship, or a combined of all of that. But this male energy is going to support you in moving forward into like new horizons, new opportunities. So he's looking directly at this, which is upside down. Okay, reversed. A situation that has been up in the air has come down to earth. There may still be some unknown elements, but you can intuitively and actually see everything much more clearly now. More than that, you can finally enter the picture and bring more influence to bear in some way. Soon you can participate in the highest capacity. The trust that you held in the situation before has borne much fruit. Now you can understand the situation more fully and act upon it more peacefully. Wow, that just full on wraps all of those messages up. And there was 2 cards here that were upside down. So we have the bird's nest, and then this one's upside down, the King of Keys. Okay, so the bird's nest, it's like you're building something right now. And there's like babies, you're feeding your babies and creating a structure. So you have something new that you're creating in your life. There's a butterfly, it's about transformation. And the bright sky is shining through, that sun is shining through. It's a burning away the old, and beautiful opportunities. It feels like abundance, and just seeing that mama bird being able to feed the birds, that to me is prosperity. Now, the King of Keys is upside down. Okay, with this card reversed, you may have some difficulties with the man at work. There could be a loss of a job or a distancing in a relationship for you or for a man that you know. The success you seek may be eluding you right now, or you may be making great effort without seeing it pay off. At this time, focus on understanding how your life's purpose can complement your career directives. When you have clarity on that, you will know what actions to undertake. Whether you are a man or a woman, the King of Keys reverse might indicate a man of commerce who is stepping away from work or who is not available to you. Now, these 2 cards were separate from all of the other cards, and I really feel like it summarizes the message here. So you may have had some issues in the past. And okay, I think this aspect will end up being different for each of us. So for some, there might be a falling away, just so the new opportunities just so the new opportunities to come in, they're presenting as we're setting a new course. No matter what happens, even if someone does fall away, a masculine energy does fall away from your life, or your career takes a big shift, like it's abundant, it's purposeful. But this could also reflect the past that has already happened, and then you have more clarity and you can see why that ended up needing to happen. So that's it. If you're interested in a one-on-one session with me, you can check out my website, thejoyfulyogini.ca, send me a message on my contact page, and we can set an appointment. From the light within me, I honor the beautiful, brilliant light within you. Namaste. Bye.